Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're looking at Twitter, originally released in 2006. And we're going to be looking at not just any old Twitter scroll, we're going to be looking at the Mirror's Edge Twitter scroll. Mirror's Edge was originally released in 2008, just 2 measly little years after Twitter was released. Now, I'm certain that after Mirror's Edge was released in 2008, that Twitter was abuzz with it. I'm sure it dominated the trending pages for the entire year. I'm certain. But nowadays, not so much. The only people who really care about Mirror's Edge anymore is us, the people watching my videos, the people in the speedrunning community. We're the only people who really talk about it. So we're going to go and see what Mirror's Edge Twitter is like and see what people are saying about the game. What we ended up finding on Twitter was surprising, to me at least. People were talking about the game design, people were talking about things that inspired Mirror's Edge, people were talking about things that Mirror's Edge inspired. And we have some fun. We look at some memes, and I tell you a story about love lost in high school. So I hope you enjoy the video, and make sure you stick around for the story, because that's my favorite part. Camera. So we'll just be Bo Rat. Is that a good photo? Do we like being Bo Rat? Describe yourself. No. See profile. What did we make here? Something beautiful. Okay. Let's go to explore and let's see if there's anything Mirror's Edge related on here. Mirror's Edge is annoying as fuck. You're annoying as fuck. Fucking JoJo fans. Get out of my Twitter feed. Why can't I get away from people anywhere? Oh look, all you retweet is JoJo stuff. Yeah, I'm totally not gonna retweet everything JoJo related as well. I wouldn't do that. JoJo is for nerds. man, this stuff is really cool. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I you know what, man? I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. Is this Genshin Impact? Never mind. Okay. How do I block you? Block. Gone. Goodbye. No Genshin Impact in my feed. I would like to present a case study on visual clutter and the importance of making your games readable. At a glance, locate the worms in this screenshot. Ah, shit. Is that a worm? I haven't played Worms in forever. I think it's a good point, though. They're saying that there's so much going on in this that you can't tell, where you are in the game. Whereas Mirror's Edge makes everything really obvious. It's a giant white city with a few bright colors contrasting everything. I've been playing this game since 2011, 2013, long after it released. But even to this day, when my friends watch me play, they say the graphics still hold up. And if you zoom in on the texture files, the graphics really don't hold up. It looks terrible. But the artistic design that went into it was really well thought out and has made the game hold up a lot longer than most games do. It uses colors fantastically. Different rooms have different sort of atmospheres just by walking in them because it shifts from red to green to blue. Okay, I want to see what this guy's talking about. This is a Metal Gear Solid profile picture. I like how the big betrayal scene in Mirror's Edge is just because your friend is working her 9-to-5 job instead of running on rooftops every day. Is that in Catalyst, or are they referring to Celeste? She was absolutely not working a 9-to-5 job. She was working for a corrupt government. What kind of terrible hot take is that? If they ever make another Mirror's Edge game, I will be so happy. Can't agree with that. I have yet to even play Catalyst. I don't care. I just like the old Mirror's Edge. Playing Mirror's Edge on PS3, it's taken me most of the game to get grips with the controls, but now I'm finally starting to feel it as if I'm enjoying it. Not the combat, though. Hate the combat. Yeah, combat blows. But you do get kind of good with it. It's never fun, but eventually I can beat every guard's ass. And it doesn't matter. You can cheese it really easily. Playing on PS3 is interesting. I actually started playing on PS3 myself. I think it was the 10-year anniversary for EA or something. They gave Mirror's Edge out. And that's when I got the game. I think that was 2011, something like that. The point being, I started on PS3. And any of you speedrunners know, running on a PS3 sucks. But I would be so jealous of these people, watching how fast they could run, that I actually found it motivating. Because I wanted to be the runner on PS3 who could do what everybody else could. That never fucking happened because that's insane. That's a ridiculous request. Nobody can do that. It's impossible. So, before I go to college, I got some money for my graduation, and I built my first computer. And what do I do but buy Mirror's Edge right the fuck away? I sucked. Moving from the PS3's tiny little controller that we see right here over to mouse and keyboard, which I had barely touched in my life, was an absolutely completely different world. The most mouse and keyboard gaming I ever did was like addictinggames.com, playing like WASD for like Zombie Assault 2 or whatever shitty game I had back in the day on Addicting Games. Should I do an Addicting Games stream? I feel like that website doesn't even exist anymore. But because of that, finding out I sucked and that like I'd never be as good as these players that I'd kind of like looked up to, I ended up quitting the game. I think that was like 2016 I stopped playing. And I only came back last year, 2021, so I took a little 4 or 5 year gap there. And I'm better than I ever was, but I'm still not great. But you know what? I'm having a lot more fun than I ever did as well. Ethan Chuddy, Mirror's Edge combat makes Dead Island look good. It genuinely does, yeah. Mirror's Edge combat is not what it excels at. We just talked about, you know, art direction and all this, but combat? No, Mirror's Edge combat could blow it out its fucking ass. It's awful. Someone made a first-person mod. Is this for the Spider-Man PS4 game? Wow. So I guess this is supposed to be kind of like Mirror's Edge, being like first person and a lot of movement. You were going to stream something accidentally on SFW? You're probably right. I'll take down the stream if that happens. I don't care. All right. This is a really cool video, but let me tell you a story. So when I was in high school, there was this girl that I had a crush on, and I think it was my junior year. I didn't know how to talk to this girl, and she was an upperclassman too. So I have a crush on this older girl, and I want to talk to her, but I don't know how because I've never talked to like any girls before, right? But I find out she likes pop punk music, and that's actually the reason I kind of liked her. I was like, wow, we have so much in common. We could talk about music together, right? I end up trying to figure out, like, how am I going to approach this girl so we can talk about music? And I talked to her one day, and she has, like, negative interest in me whatsoever. Go fuck yourself, doesn't care what I have to say. So I started stalking her on social media, and I did make a Twitter account once. The one time I ever did, I made a Twitter account so I could talk to this girl. And what was the Twitter account? Well, I wasn't gonna make a Twitter account with my name in it because I'd already embarrassed myself trying to talk to her once. I literally was so miserably down bad that I just wanted to talk to this girl, even if she didn't know it was me. Especially didn't want her to know it was me. I took like insert school name, pop punkers. She liked pop punk music. I was like, I will make a Twitter page for everyone who goes to my school who likes pop punk music. The account had been live for all of 30 seconds, and I'm already subtweeting her. I think that's what they call it, right? Subtweeting is just like responding to somebody's tweet or like tweeting at someone. I don't understand how this shit works. She makes a comment about a band called Real Friends, who I loved at the time. So I see that, and I'm just like, what do I want to say to her tweet about Real Friends? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll respond. So you like Real Friends, huh? But I fucking misspelled it, so it just came out. So, like Real Friend? Question mark? I start panicking. So I make that tweet. 5 minutes later, I look at it, and I realize there's a typo. So I end up like looking at the tweet, see how it's doing, and I look at these typos, and I'm like, okay, I got to like edit this tweet, but I can't figure out how to edit it, and I can't figure out how to delete it, so it just sits there. And I'm like, all right, the account's dead. I'm embarrassed. Never use it again, right? Right now, you are seeing me on Twitter for the first time since I stopped using that Twitter account like 7 or 8 years ago. Over the next couple months of school, I get a new hoodie for the band called Real Friends, and I wear it every day. And I walk into lacrosse practice. The very first day I have this hoodie, wearing my hoodie, and one of the upperclassmen looks at me and just goes, "So you like real friend?" They instantly knew it was me. I wore the fucking band's hoodie once, and they instantly fucking knew it was me. I was embarrassed, and I was just like, "I don't know what you're talking about, man. Don't know." And just like went to the back of practice and didn't make eye contact with that dude for like the rest of the year until he fucking graduated. So at this point, we have tablets in our classrooms. We have tablets in our classrooms, and like people can like iMessage each other and like talk to each other. And it's literally the last day of school. The upperclassmen are graduating. And I'm just in my study hall like playing video games on my tablet when suddenly I get a message. And my heart drops as I look at the message and who it's from. And it's from the girl. It's from the girl I had a little crush on. So all I did was speak to her the one time where she wasn't interested in me and then tweet at her. And it's been months since then. I see her name pop up, little notification. I pull it down, I see what she says, and she goes, "So, how's the Twitter business going?" And I'm losing my mind right now. Like, what do I say? I just have to own up to this, right? And so I tell her, I'm like, "Yeah, Twitter business is going great. You know, got sponsorships, making a lot of money. Would you like to join me?" No, I didn't fucking say that. I don't remember what I said, if I'm being honest. I probably was just like took like a day or two to respond and went, "Fine, how are you?" That's my Twitter story. The one time I've ever used this Forsaken website before. Mirror's Edge 2 is such a strange game. I don't think it really knows what it wants to be. I don't think I really know what I want Mirror's Edge to be either. Like, I don't know if I could play another Mirror's Edge game. Will Catalyst be fun? Who's the fucking say? It exists. I've been thinking about streaming it, but I definitely have not played it. Mirror's Edge may have the best aesthetic of any video game ever. 100%. Mirror's Edge is a beautiful game through and through. The colors just pop. Look at that. White trees? Are you kidding me? Come on now. Come on now. Look at them white trees. That's just ridiculous. It is a real world with white trees. That looks like the episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where they go to the future and there's like police spray painting everything gold to look futuristic. Motherfuckers playing Mirror's Edge IRL. What are they doing here? He's just jumping fences. Oh, there you go. Yo, he just got on top of the building. He gone. That's how it was at Riot Fest this weekend. I was at a music festival all weekend, and we kept sneaking booze in. We had like a bag of alcohol. We filled a backpack up with alcohol, and then we'd walk around the perimeter of the park until we found an area with like no cops. And then we'd send one person inside the festival, and then another person would sit outside, usually me, and I would throw the backpack over to my friends, and they would catch it. And what was fucking hilarious about it was that my brother was freaking out. He's like, "What are we gonna do if these security guards catch us?" I tell him, like, "Murph, Black Dog, these security guards are like," is it offensive to say locally sourced? They live here. This is a town, and the security guards are locals. They're not like an actual professional company. These people don't care if we sneak booze in. If we run for 2 minutes, they are not going to chase. If I run for 20 seconds, these people are not going to be chasing me down. And all my friends were stressing. The worst thing that happened while we were throwing booze over the fence is that somebody didn't catch it and the bag exploded. The booze all stayed together, but the bag had just torn to the wind, billowing. It was terrible. I felt really bad about my friend's bag breaking. But I wasn't the one who threw it, so screw you. Never not thinking about giant cisterns. This motherfucker's gonna make me pull out the goddamn Thesaurus. Alright, what's a man can size? To make Imminent. To make imminent. God damn it. Why have I never heard that word before? It's a cool one.
Gotta say Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Without a doubt.
Really? Okay. Show me.
Bet.
Okay, so he's talking about Mirror's Edge Catalyst. See, so for those of you who've only played Mirror's Edge, this is the sequel game, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And I will concede, it is a very pretty looking game. Ugh, the gameplay, I don't know. I don't think I could speedrun it and play it every week the way I play Mirror's Edge every Monday. I think I could do like a single playthrough or two of this just to like have fun and experiment. Is there another skit at the end? Let's cut to the end.
So, what do you think?
Impressive.
Wasn't expecting that. Line. God, that just made me laugh my friggin' ass off.